What's up, Pinky Boy here, and today I have some Scum Update 0.7 news for you. In this video, we look at what we can expect content-wise for Scum's Update 0.7 and what we might get further into 2022. It is hard to figure out what will be in the next Scum update because the information is all over the place and needs to be pieced together, and who has time for that really? Well, I do. I pieced all of the information together, and by the end of this video, you will know what will most likely be included in Update 0.7 and what we can expect to get after 0.7. If at any point you find this video entertaining and useful, please take a few seconds to like and comment below, and if you want to join the grid, which is our Discord community, the link is in the description and pinned comment. The first thing we will look at, and what I believe will be the bulk of 0.7's update, is settlements and outposts. Settlements will be placed throughout the map, most likely at these locations shown here on this teaser map, and will have different buildings inside them such as barracks, armories, banks, bars, car shops, boat shops, guard towers, boss rooms, and other filler buildings like housings for the NPCs. So settlements will act as POIs where you can trade, interact with NPCs, use the bank system, and probably at some point will be a central part of the eventual quest system. Now, a question we have is, will settlements be friendly? There is mentions of faction flags, which has me believe that different settlements will belong to different factions, which has me believe that you will probably need a certain reputation threshold before entering a settlement, or maybe all settlements will be accessible, but if you lose reputation, then they will kick you out or prevent you from entering. Now, keep in mind, this is just me speculating. We do not know exactly how settlements will work. From what I understand, for 0.7, only the settlements and outposts proper will be deployed, and they won't have any NPCs, and most likely once the NPCs are polished and the settlements are stable in game, then the NPCs will be added as content updates sometime after 0.7. Inside the settlements, you will be able to buy and trade guns at the armory, buy and trade vehicles and vehicle parts at the car shop. The same goes for the boatyard. You will be able to go to bars and saloons, which I assume is where you will get quests at some point. You will also have access to banks, where you will be able to interact with the banking system, for which we have little information right now, but it has been mentioned in official update posts, and we can see here that vehicles will have monetary values, which means at some point there will be an in-game economy. Here we can see the inside of a shop with a puppet placeholder instead of a trader NPC, so this gives us a good idea of what to expect inside shops. There will be gates, barracks, and watchtowers, which has me believe that you will not always be welcomed inside settlements, or that if you cause trouble inside a settlement, they will have the means to kick you out. There will also be boss rooms inside settlements, where I expect the best loot to be kept, and you will most likely have to fight your way in and to fight your way out. There will also be prisons with prison guards. Now, how these will work, unknown for now, but we can use our imagination. Then we have the outposts, which from what I understand will be scattered throughout the map and will be populated by NPCs at some point. But unlike the settlements, they will be compounds or single houses without any traders, or maybe one or two, we do not really know. Some outposts will house bosses, or maybe they will all have bosses. Again, that is something that's unclear. Another thing that's in the works are amp suits. These are suits used by Tech One's production team to move around the island while doing their TV production stuff. If we will be able to loot these and use them is unknown at the moment, but since these are meant to be carried by NPCs, it is likely that the amp suit will be integrated after the NPCs. So we won't be seeing these in 0.7, but most likely sometime further into 2022. Then we have planes, which I do expect to see in 0.7 or even before 0.7 as a content update. There is two plane models we have seen, this Zero model and a biplane model. Now, we have only seen the biplane being piloted. This has me believing that the Zero model won't be playable at first. Of course, this will add a whole new dimension to the game and has me really excited. Now, everything related to spawn rate, spawn zone, skill requirements, gameplay balance, and everything else is unknown for now. And with the addition of planes will come parachutes. When will these be implemented? I do not know, but I do expect it to be at the same time as planes. And I do believe you will want to have found a parachute before you climb up into a plane and take off. With the parachute will also come a new spawning mechanic, being dropped instead of just spawning at random on the island. This will allow for new spawns to make their way towards POIs or zones while dropping, and make the initial start and spawn process a bit faster. Now, will this be the default spawn method? Will it only be used for first first time characters? Will it be a fourth spawn option when you respawn? All of this is unknown. Then in the equipment department, we have a few things in the works. Will these come with 0.7? Will these come before or after? We do not really know. We have the VHS rifle that has been a work in progress for a while, and we should see it soon. We also see these under barrel attachments. Is this only for the VHS, or can we expect under barrel attachments for other weapons? Only time will tell. We can look forward to a Foster machete. When? I would expect soon. Regardless, it looks absolutely sick. Then we can expect new character models, and with them new clothing models that will fit better on the characters. Again, when? We do not know, but I do expect this to come after 0.7 also. There is also new enemies in the work. Enjoy puppets and mechs being your only headache, because that is about to change and change drastically. First we have Mr. Brenner, which seems to be some sort of oversized, overhand, armed and armored puppet. Now, will this guy be roaming the map like a normal puppet? We do not know, but in my opinion, I think this guy will be one of the bosses we have spoken about earlier, but this is just speculation. Then we have this guy with a baby growing on his back, not unsettling at all. He also looks like a more advanced form of puppet, and just like Mr. Brenner, is this just a new variation of puppet that we will see all over the map, or is he more of a boss type of enemy? That is unknown. Then we have the wild hunters. We do not have much visuals of them, but we do have lore information. They are the results of the Phoenix tier injectable, which can cure anything. Now, from what I understand, wild hunters are similar to puppets in the sense that they are Tech 1 experiments, but Tech 1 controls puppets via the BCU implants, and wild hunters are just puppets that are not controlled by BCU, so they do whatever they want. I can be wrong here, keep that in mind. We know that wild hunters will have underground lairs where they live and reproduce. Lairs will be multiple rooms connected by tunnels. We know there will be a hatching chamber and a queen's chamber at least. With this information, I can make an assumption that this will be part of the eventual quest game loop. Example, you go into a settlement, you want to buy something, the people there tell you that they don't know you and they don't trust you. They tell you there is a wild hunter's lair nearby and they want you to go there, kill the queen and bring them a couple eggs, and then maybe they will let you enter and maybe even give you a few dollars for your troubles. Then crafting, the inventory and loot tables are also being worked on, but we do not have much information on that. But given what the metabolism system looks like and the help menu visuals, the inventory and crafting needs some updating, that's for sure. We will be seeing new crafting recipes and some changes on how recipe cost is calculated, and the cooking mechanics should also see an overhaul. And at the moment we have no ETA on those, but I do not expect these to be part of 0.7. Modular building is also in the works, and it has been for a while, so we should be able to build more complex and realistic looking bases and compounds. This will be a much appreciated addition to the game, but do not expect this for 0.7. This will probably be a 0.8 focus in tandem with modular vehicles. And speaking of vehicles, there is a lot going on in that department. We can expect to see new drivable vehicles with a modular vehicle component system. To what extent this will go, it is unknown for now, but the goal of it is to have each main component of vehicles be changeable and upgradable. So maybe you will find a car frame, it will be up to you to find the missing parts, or you will find a complete car and you will be able to upgrade some components as you wish. And the plan for upgrades seems very interesting, with things like armor, lights, fuel storage, water storage, turrets, bike racks, stand rails, plows, sirens, loudspeakers, turbochargers, better engines, prisoner cages, and clan flags. There are also other features they might add, such as paint jobs, trailers, and the ability to tow boats and other vehicles. Another work in progress related to cars is a sort of metabolism system for vehicles, with metrics for things like your coolant mix, the wear of your brake pads, your spark plugs, your engine belts, and so on. But this is still in a design phase, and we know very little about this. We do not even know if this will make it into the game. But knowing the type of game mechanics the team implements, I can see this happening. We should also be seeing new POIs, visual updates to already known POIs, and some new building types and updated textures to give towns and villages a more authentic look. I do not expect this to be added with a specific update. These will probably be thrown in with the regular content updates as the textures and models are ready. We should also see Metahumans features get implemented sometime this year. When, we do not know, but I do expect this to happen at the same time as the new character models. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, please take the time to subscribe, like this video, comment below and share. Do not forget to join our wonderful community on Discord. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I will see you in the next one.